Hey everyone, welcome back to Sonic and Pal. Today we will be talking about the Easter eggs in the Sonic Movie 3 trailer. And if you don't know, Sonic Movie 3 is the movie that everyone's excited for this year. Coming out December 20th, and they're keeping that release date. Move over, Lion King. No offense. I think everyone's ready for the movie, so we're keeping that the 20th release date. But there's a lot of things referencing the games in the Sonic Movie 3 trailer. So just like Shadow Chaos Control out of that out of the pod, how about Chaos Control into the Easter eggs? Jeez, that sounds so cringy and cheesy at the same time. Alright, the trailer starts off with Sonic doing his most iconic thing, a spin dash. Wait, a spin dash? I meant a spin dash. And just like how he did in Sonic Adventure 2, and I think the first Sonic Adventure, I haven't played the first Sonic Adventure, whatever, he went through a log and spinned around it. Then our next Easter egg is how they are in London. Knuckles, incredibly, still keeps the Flames of Disaster. And Knuckles first got the Flames of Disaster in Sonic Heroes. And they were first introduced with Movie Knuckles in the Knuckles Show. Man, I kind of didn't like the Knuckles Show. Only Knuckles and maybe Patrick Mac like it. I kind of didn't. But it was okay to see some people return. Kid Cudi was in it. I don't know who the other person was. But it was cool to see some more Sonic stuff. And I'm hoping we get more spin-offs in the future. Maybe we could get a spin-off about Tails. That would be fun. Did my thing just glitch out? Then we see that Sonic and Tom are in Sonic's cave from the first movie, where it shows a little drawing that Sonic made as a kid. Well, he's a teenager now in the movies, in the third movie, but as he made it as a kid when he came here to Earth, he made this. Here we go with Sonic grinding on another log. Well, a tree lump. Ugh. A tree branch. Tree branch? Come on! A tree root. Then we head off to Prison Island. Well, we see the classic heart meter. And what I like is usually in the Sonic movies, they make things better. Like just like in the first movie, how we saw Green Hill, and then in the second movie, Green Hill had more trees than usually from the last one. So I'm thinking there's gonna be extra trees in the third movie. And the pod is more different because the pod had more dirt around it, but whatever. This pod is where Eggman actually released Shadow for the first time in Sonic Adventure 2. As we can see, Olive Garden guy, which is Commander Walters, he's actually talking to Sonic. Because we could see that in this clip. Ow! Sorry, I just ripped off a Band-Aid from myself. I got a little cut. This is the movie Eyes Glowy effect. And as you can see, this is a callback from the second movie when the camera went closer to Shadow's face and then ended up Shadow waking up with his eyes glowy. This is Shadow breaking out. Kind of like in Sonic Heroes how he broke out. This is also kind of a callback to Sonic Heroes how Shadow broke out and then they were like, I'm pretty sure there was a leak or water and smoke coming out. Whatever, I'm not sure if I'm correct. I haven't played that game in a while. And I'm pretty sure Sonic Heroes should have took place after Sonic Adventure 2, but I'm kind of confused how Shadow met Rouge and how Rouge got a different outfit and how Shadow was back in his pod. But we don't know, or do we? Here we go, as we could see Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are in a helicopter with Tails riding a plane because he's usually riding flying vehicles, coming out a giant ring just like in the second movie how they came out in a giant ring and then they were on the tornado. And as you can see, they're coming from Green Hill because all the mountains and trees in the background, or maybe that's just smoke. You could see a little bit of smoke coming out of the ring right here and stuff like that. So yeah, we could see that Tails is fitting with a gun helmet. Here are gun soldiers that I kind of don't like their designs now because in the first movie well, in the second movie, they had like helmets that made them look a lot more to their games. But actually, never mind. I kind of like these ones better because as you can see in Sonic Adventure 2, there were like their mouths were sticking out, and their mouths are sticking out now. So that's a little Easter egg, I guess that's there. This is a callback when Shadow was walking out of his pod when he was wet, coming out of his pod when he was released. I forgot what game that is, but it's from something. Or maybe it's from Sonic X. This is not an Easter egg, but I have like people telling me that this shadow render kind of looks like an AI render that we would see. Like, you know those like fake AI renders? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys know that. Comment down below if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like fake AI renders that like people use on thumbnails when they're making like fan-made trailers. Like, you can see it. Like, literally, can't you see how it kind of looks like an AI one? What I'm confused of is how Shadow has the Chaos Emerald, but whatever, he has a Chaos Emerald, which is the green Chaos Emerald, and that's how he Chaos controls the teleport. As we can see, Sonic, aka me, looking in Robotnik's probably old lab, maybe, because there's a pizza box over there. Or else that could possibly be the space colony Ark. Only because there's like bottles and like chemical stuff right there. But it might most likely be Eggman's lab. Something I got scared of is like, I don't know if anyone saw this, but was something moving over here? Like something was moving. Yeah, I'm pretty sure something was moving. Alright, I don't know why Shadow kind of looks like Knuckles here, because, like, at the same time, like, Shadow, like, he kind of looks a little bit buff. I don't know why. Like, his head looks a lot like the Project Shadow. He's in a green pod where he's putting his hand here. And then that girl, I don't know her name. I'm pretty sure it's Maria. I saw it on a Twitter post. Maria is going to be in the movie and her actress. And she's going to be played by Alea Brownie. And they're both putting their hands together like that. I saw Adventure 2. I played the game. Like, I saw Sonic X. I don't really see how accurate she is. We'll see when we see, like, maybe the movie, because there's probably going to be a lot of flashbacks with Shadow. Like right here, I'm pretty sure that's a flashback. This is Sonic, the Team Sonic, pretty much racing. I have people telling me that this scene is like at near the end of the movie when Shadow finally gets back on the Ark, and then like he pretty much just looks at all the debris, and then he just looks at the broken glass of himself like a little mirror. I'm pretty sure it's the Ark. No way it's not, because it would seem like it's the Ark, just all beat up and stuff. And I'm confused if this is the Ark right here. But I do believe it is. But again, it's not accurate. Okay, I'm pretty sure like that's the fire squad or whatever. That's what people call it. Here is like maybe Shadow, and I think that guy is like Eggman's grandfather. And if you could see it right there, that's a head. So I'm pretty sure that's like that Maria girl, and then Shadow, and that jail Robotnik guy or whatever. I have no idea who they are. Maybe when I meet Shadow, he'll tell me about it, whatever. I don't know if he's actually alive or this is just a fan-made character that's going to be in the movie that actually got inspiration, or this is just some new character, because there was going to be like a lizard in the first movie, which I'm really happy that they didn't have him, because I feel like I would have been a lot more scared. I'm honestly thinking that, like, maybe that's, like, a gun. Like, you know how in the second movie we saw the SA-2 helicopter? I'm thinking that's the SA-2 helicopter they're in.
On the loose.
Start with a giant fireball?
I love it. Let's start with a giant
I don't know if I'm correct, but maybe this is, like, an Easter egg from the second movie, how Sonic was skydiving, and he's kind of doing that pose, but Tails, he's looking cool, Knuckles is looking cool. But, like, still. So yeah. Or maybe this is kind of like an Easter egg to Sonic Adventure 2, how Sonic actually jumped out of the gun helicopter. And I done that like 3 times already. So yeah, it's accurate. You could see more of that in this clip. Man, that render is just gorgeous. I honestly think this would be like an Easter egg to Sonic Heroes, how the heroes stuck up to fight. Maybe I'm wrong. This is an Easter egg to Shadow's Open in the Shadow the Hedgehog game. Or maybe Sonic Adventure 2, how Shadow was standing like on the destroyed gun robot. I meant gun mech, you know what I'm saying. Alright, I'm thinking it's definitely an Easter egg to the second movie, how Sonic was in the middle, Tails was right, left. He was at the left, and Knuckles was at the right. I think I might No, Knuckles was at the left. Knuckles was at the left, and Tails was on the right. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I'm wrong. But whatever, it's close, okay? This is something we heard at CinemaCon.
I'm standing right.
This is actually pretty much Shadow's wallpaper, I feel like. Keanu Reeves as Shadow, if you didn't hear him say anything in the trailer, mostly because people were yelling in your background, here it is.
Here.
You're a colorful bunch. When we're done, there won't be anything
I'm
left.
gonna fight you.
Actually, Sonic, I would like to...
This is a callback to like when the games, how Knuckles, he would usually want to go first to fight anybody, mostly Shadow. This is Chaos Control. I don't know where I found this. I'm pretty sure this is a reference to one of the games or shows. What was it? I have no idea, honestly. This is not really a reference.
My turn.
Here we go again. This is accurate to the games, how not just games and shows, how Shadow is always picking on Tails. Like, there's so much disrespect. Like, Shadow shows so much disrespect to Tails. Like, in Sonic Boom, he literally threw Bro into the well. In Sonic Boom, like the video game, I'm pretty sure he literally kicked him into a portal. In Sonic X, he literally kicked Tails and literally punched him. Like, really? Shadow has so much beef with Tails. Okay, so I was correct. That was all. But, like, still, like, he has lots of beef with Tails, literally. And now we got it in the Sonic movie 3. That's pretty much sad. Man, Tails is really not going to be happy in the theater. That's why Shadow is probably going to say, "Yeah, take that, you fuck. I kicked the fox again. And I punched him." Well, probably. But whatever. Passing it back to you, Sonic. Thank you, Shadow. Even though that wasn't nice. This is kind of an Easter egg to one of those games, I'm pretty sure. But this is an Easter egg to Sonic 2, how Knuckles held Sonic by the neck. Something I'm kind of confused of is how he has like blue instead of like gold and orange. But blue is supposed to be blue fire is supposed to be more powerful than normal fire. So that means that movie Shadow is gonna be a lot harder to fight next time I meet him. Well, not next time, when I meet him, because I met movie Sonic, movie Tails, movie Knuckles, and movie Eggman. He was a bummer, but movie Shadow is gonna be a bummer even. But whatever, let's continue. This is accurate to how some games and like maybe shows, how Shadow is usually like ground slamming people. It's something really common that he does, and like I seen the future, and I've been in the future, like I accidentally went to the future. I don't know how. I've seen it and I felt it. He like literally chokes you. Like he grabs your neck and literally just throws you up, goes up, and then chaos controls, and then like he literally just grabs you by the neck, and then like he uses his air shoes, pushes you down so hard it hurts so bad. From Paramount Pictures. This is what I'm saying. This looks like the space colony. I'm not gonna lie, when I see this scene in edits that have good music, I literally freak out and just watch the edit again, because like just seeing him run with his air shoe, literally peak cinema. This is an Easter egg to the game when Shadow kicked one of those demons. And I'm pretty sure he did that in Project Shadow. So it's cool to see 2 movie Shadows do that. But mad disrespect to the gun soldiers. Like, he got kicked in the neck. Oh my gosh. Looks like Tom is like infiltrating or maybe even working for Gun here because he has the gun uniform. And he's yelling Sonic. So that maybe something's happening. He's against like a red floor, like a laser floor, like how you see in Sonic movie 2, how I'm pretty sure like the first movie and the second movie, how there's usually like that's usually how the lasers kind of look like. There's another gun soldier over there, so it looks like there's like something happening. I'm pretty sure Shadow's in the Space Colony arc because you could actually see the mirror behind him. So I think maybe he's punching like something. I have no idea if I'm correct. Maybe punching me. Pinching. Oh my gosh, I do not know how to pronounce stuff. I meant punching. And it's cool how they edited it, making it look like Shadow made a black hole. This is not Amy. This is not Amy. But I'm going to say this. You could disagree with me if you want to. This is the Space Colony arc for sure. Tails is crying again. There is room for a fourth character right there. Like, there's room for a fourth character right there. So they're editing out something again. I'm pretty sure just like in the second movie, didn't they edit out something? Like they edited out, they edited out Knuckles from the tornado when Sonic and Tails, people thought that Sonic and Tails met on the tornado. And then like they edited him out. And then when we saw the movie, we were like, that's Sonic. Wait, Knuckles is standing right there. So they hid him and then left him for the end. So they might be hiding someone. Okay, I don't see any room for a fourth character. Okay, what I'm literally thinking, I think people are wrong now because over here, Tails has a lot of space, but Knuckles doesn't have that much. But it could be that there's a fourth character standing right here or right here. Because you could see that Sonic, if there are 3 people, Sonic would be like, I would be standing right here in front of Agent Stone. Knuckles would be standing like here. Tails would be standing like right there. Ooh, the crab meat. So that's the crab meat, yeah, from the game. But now we could see that there's not that much space here, but see what I'm saying? There's a fourth character hidden here. They're just editing it out. They're editing it out. What I'm scared of is I'm thinking that the crew might break up because Tails is saying this is a bad idea, while I'm mad saying, when has that ever stopped me? And maybe because Tom was yelling and he was in a gun uniform, and we saw Shadow just like beating up gun uniform people, we might see something bad will happen to Tom. That's why there's police and like you could hear like the ambulance. So that means something happened to Tom and they're rushing him to the hospital. And then Sonic just goes rage mode and then he wants to hunt for Shadow and destroy him. And then Tails says it's not a good idea, that we should stick together, while I'm saying that never stops me. I have to find him. So I'm thinking that's what it is probably. Here we get to see Eggman's lab, where Eggman is just slapping his belly, just laughing. And here we go with the game accurate stomach. I kind of feel like Stone looks a little he looks a little shocked at the same time because he was on a bike, so then maybe he's just taking a break from doing things and then like he's just been riding on a bike. Maybe Shadow stole his bike. Again, there's room for a fourth character right here. So I'm thinking that maybe Amy will be standing here probably. There's room for a fourth character. Like, I think you guys can see that. It is sad. Why is this such a bad idea? But I did it still. Him licking it. I don't know why he licks it. It's kind of weird. He might use the quail to make Metal Sonic, who actually pretty much hacked my channel, and if you saw the YouTube short, you know what happened. But looking at his face, it looks like he's thinking of an idea. And just like at CinemaCon, he yelled, "Let's do this." Him getting a haircut and getting his game accurate mustache back and his suit back. Eggman is more Eggman than ever. I honestly kind of like this suit a lot better than the second movie suit and the first movie suit, because like this is more accurate to the game to me. Like I could literally like see his stomach kind of, and I could see the little golden flakes. So I love how they did that. I know he's not looking game accurate, but to me he is. And you can't take my opinion away. I feel like someone would edit this that Sonic is like jumping to Shadow. Like someone would make his foot up in the air and then he's jumping to Shadow and then like whatever. I'm just dumb. And what's making it look like the band is breaking up is how it's only Sonic coming out of the portal, making it more thinking that it's just them teaming up. I could be wrong. I don't know what this is. Maybe the Space Colony arc. How it like goes in the air. I think now people could see why they're going to London because we saw the arc coming from the water. Maybe Knuckles is actually launching to the Space Colony arc before it gets up into space. And I'm launching up to the Space Colony arc. It's kind of reminding me from SA2 how I was launching up from the London, not London, the Golden State Bridge to get to Shadow. This is how we see the clip how Tails just flies away from the arc. We could see the little mustache and like they're in space. So yeah, that's the arc for sure. Just seeing the mustache makes it more better. I'm pretty sure Sonic and Shadow, me and Shadow, I'm pretty sure we did the SA2 pose, and then that caused like that to happen. Or maybe it's the Eclipse Cannon. And then that would cause a power outage. Probably cool. And I love how it makes it better how it takes place in 2024. 2024. That's the year we are at now. And making it more better, I think when they did the SA2 pose, if they do it, well, they are. But when they do it, they cause a power outage. Because just like how Sonic caused a major power outage that caused the whole Earth to like have a power outage, I think this is going to happen again. And now Shadow's here, it's going to cause a bigger one that's going to probably go across the universe. Maybe it might go to like it might end up going to the Green Hill planet. Here's like an Easter egg from, I'm pretty sure when you know how in the Shadow, I want to point this out. Shadow looks a lot like the game Shadow, just like how in Shadow's game, he actually he had this pose and then he just went back and then and started like flying, and then like pretty much that happened. And how in Sonic X Shadow Generations he did that, so yeah. Looks like Shadow could do chaos control while he's on the Dark Rider, and if you don't know, you gotta just type in, actually, I'll just put that in the description. I'll put the description in the description. You'll see that there's like Shadow the Hedgehog game opening, and then you'll see how the Dark Rider just gets exploded or something. Look at his air shoes. Oh my gosh. I think they're running, maybe. I'm specifically thinking that the team are running to catch up to Shadow, or they're running to the dock to get Eggman. And then Shadow disappears and then they run to the dock. Tails flying away from the Space Colony arc. I think this ties up to the scene where Eggman just peeks at while he's in the Space Colony arc. Or maybe Gerald's like a lab. He just peeks and he just like looking at stuff in the lab. Here we can see the chows, which Tails actually thought they were real. He thought that they were like near the Chow Garden. And as you can see, that's the not gun soldier, Commander Walters. So yeah, and then like that's Chow Garden. I'm kind of confused why it's in Tokyo though. I'm pretty sure that's the Tokyo language. Just like how he ties up when Sonic says, "What did you do?" And then Shadow says, "What I had to." A callback from I'm pretty sure it was like, the first movie, how Maddie says that there was a Wachowski protecting Green Hills for over 50 years. And how 50 years ago, pretty much, maybe the reason why he's a gun soldier, Tommy's a gun soldier, because he found out that maybe he's like great grandpa actually was a gun soldier, and then when he was on the Ark, how that gun soldier was Tom Wachowski's grandfather, and then like he shot Maria, and then now Shadow knows that it was a Wachowski, and then he wants to do something bad to Tom. That's why he said what I had to, cause like he's getting revenge for Maria getting shot from a Wachowski. So now we see some things from the trailer. It ties up to things from the first movie and the second movie. That's the cool part about these movies. They have like lots of lore, and they have lots of things that were referenced in multiple in the past few movies. I'm hoping that they have a fourth movie. If they don't, please have a Shadow spinoff about Shadow, like just like how Project Shadow, it shows off Shadow's whole backstory about his life, and then like that's when we get to see the execution a lot better, and then like it ties up when at the end of the movie when Shadow probably falls down from the world. Well, he falls down, and then, like, he probably dies. I don't know. And then he's not actually dead, and then he just sees the spirit of Maria. And as we could see how never mind, we'll get to that later. As we could see, Shadow does the Acra slide with the motorcycle. And I'm going to tell you this. If you think someone could do that with a motorcycle, a spaceship, like a bike, whatever, the person that's gonna rip it off like a band-aid, the person that's gonna like take the cake is definitely Shadow. So don't even talk to him. Like, let me just call him up. Don't even talk to me. I'm the only one who can do it. Back off or else. Because if you wanna try me, we'll see who can do it better. That's what he said. Then we could see how CinemaCon showed off how Shadow leaped to Sonic, and then Sonic leaped to Shadow on the motorcycle, and then they do the Adventure 2 pose. Like you could see it over here, and then they spin off to do that. We could see someone's belly. Well, we could see Gerald Robotnik, and I'm pretty sure it's time travel. That's how he's still alive. If you're wondering, that's why Shadow said, when we're done, maybe Sonic and the gang might come back to each other to help each other out to stop Shadow from Shadow and Eggman. Because when he says when we're done, it maybe like Eggman betrays Sonic. Sonic finds his friends, and then they do justice. While it's Jello Robotnik and Eggman teaming up with Shadow, aka a Robotnik family reunion. So yeah, well, it's without Maria, I think. Maria! Shadow, why'd you yell? Maria! Shadow, chill out, man. As we can see, there's writing on the wall, so I'm pretty sure that's like the little... It kind of doesn't make sense. It's kind of like a laboratory, but I'm pretty sure that's where we saw Jello Robotnik say that, like, he just sent a speech to the world, and then, like, he was standing behind, he was, like, arrested, kind of, standing in front of words. He's awfully pretty big. Not as, like, a rude thing, but still. And Eggman is actually pretty tall. As I said, a happy Robotnik family reunion. And if you didn't know, that's actually Jim Carrey. We are keeping our December 20th release date. Back off, Disney. We are coming to the theaters on December 20th. How about you go to December 27th? Okay, no offense. I'm actually really sorry. But still. So those are the Easter eggs from the Sonic Movie 3 trailer and some theories about the movie. Good luck watching the movie and have fun watching it. See you later tomorrow and on Monday. I don't know who doesn't have school tomorrow. I heard that some people don't have school tomorrow. So see you there. Maybe you guys could just see my video early. So see you everyone.